Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom, 5-star rated, over 5,000 reviews, guaranteed we beat Home Depot and Lowe's. The nation's largest discount appliance dealer, over 24 stores in 3 states. Visit us at ApplianceFactory.com.
Hey everyone, Chef Mark with Appliance Factory Fine Lines, and I am here doing some cooking. Well, not quite some cooking, making a salad. And I've got some ingredients, jicama. I love jicama. Find this at any grocery store. It's got a refreshing crunch, nice natural sweetness to it. It almost has a texture of an apple, maybe halfway between apple and celery. I'm going to show you how to cut this. I've got some cucumbers, some oranges, and of course a couple jalapenos. We're going to whip together a nice summer salad, something to help cut the heat. I make this a lot when I'm making tacos, any kind of South American influenced food. Just a really nice summer salad. I'm going to show you how to make this very quickly utilizing a few fun kitchen tools. First off, my jicama. You can use a vegetable peeler, but I prefer to use a big old knife. What I'm going to do is cut off top and bottom. And you can see the skin is actually pretty thin. You could peel it like so, but you end up with not a complete job. So I'm just going to use my knife. I'm going to go around my jicama like so. If I have any dark spots, I'm going to go ahead and take some of that off. This jicama actually lacks a little freshness, so what I'm going to do is cut a little deeper just to make sure I'm getting past that first initial layer where we're going to have a much better quality product. I'm just going to kind of give it a flip here, make sure that I got all the parts and pieces off. Great, so that's how I like to peel my jicama with a knife. And be careful, you don't have to be too careful to get just the skin off. You actually want to take a little bit of meat off to make sure you get to the fresh inner core. And once I have this cut, I'm just going to go ahead and take maybe just a couple wedges for my salad. I think that's perfect. That's ready to go. Okay, cucumber. I'm going to show you how to cut these here in just a moment with my mandolin. Maybe you have a mandolin at home. Maybe you don't use it often enough. Maybe you don't have one and always wanted to know how. I'm about to show you. Finally, some jalapenos. I want this spicy, so I'm going to put the seeds and everything in my salad, also utilizing the mandolin. And finally, oranges. There's a couple different ways you can do oranges, but I also like to kind of peel the orange, like so. Kind of get that thick skin off, so that I can use the kind of the meat, the nucleus of the orange in my salad. So for both the juice and the flavor, and I think it just adds some color. Looks really nice. Some additional vegetables you can add to this. You certainly can add celery, fennel, really anything that you have that's got nice flavor and would match some of these flavor profiles. Sometimes I add mint, heck, even basil. Okay, so I've got my mandolin right here. Now a mandolin has got a sharp cutting edge here. It's adjustable for pitch. It's got a kickstand like so. And the most important part when you're using a mandolin is knife safety, kitchen safety. This is probably arguably the most or second most dangerous tool in the kitchen. I think the most dangerous would be like a commercial meat slicer. This easily comes in second place in a commercial kitchen, and probably something that you want to be very, very careful of every time you use it. Law in my kitchen, anytime you're using mandolin, use what we call a cut glove. I'll pick these up at any restaurant supply store. I've seen them online as well. They're about $25, $30. What I do know is that these are extremely safe. If you run your knuckle over the blade, you're not going to cut yourself. They're actually less expensive than the copay at the emergency room when you take your knuckle off. Ask me how I know. All right, here's how this works. I've got my kickstand down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to run this over the blade just a few times, and I'm going to set my thickness. I actually want that just a touch thicker. So on this particular one, I got a little knob I can spin. I'm going to spin that down to make it just a touch thicker because I want to take advantage of that nice crunch. Ooh, that's better. So I just do a couple test pieces and then I check, and then it's just kind of off to the races. Some of these also have a guard. If you're using the guard, I also recommend using a cut glove because that guard can slip. I prefer not to use the guard, and then when I get down to the end, I don't have to be super careful because I have that cut glove on. We should call it an anti-cut glove, but I don't know, in the business, we always call it a cut glove. And you can see just how quickly I'm able to go through, get really even pieces for my salad. I'm loving this. And then cucumber, same thing. I'm just gonna go right through the cucumber. You can even do this into a large bowl if you wanted to. And I'm gonna add that nice cucumber. I'm not really worried if I get it kind of not quite even. You can see as I'm working, it tends to kind of make a beveled edge. Every once in a while, I just kind of turn it a little bit to try to get it as even possible. Like I said, I want to make this spicy. So with my jalapeno, I'm gonna go in, seeds, skin and all. I'm just gonna get that right in there for that nice flavor. Okay. Wow, look at that. Look how quick that went. We're almost ready. The cut gloves, just so you know, it's dishwasher safe. That's how I clean it. When I'm done with it, I throw it in the dishwasher with my other dishes, and it comes out in just a few moments and is great. All right, I need my bowl. Here it is. That's what I was looking around for. All right, there's my ingredients. And I'm just gonna cut up my oranges. I'm just gonna wedge these. I'm gonna kind of juice them a little bit, get them in there so that they add some of that flavor. I'm gonna do some salt, touch of oil. I'm using a little bit of light olive oil. We're gonna give that a toss. I'm gonna let this sit for about 10-15 minutes before dinner time. And guess what? We're ready to go. I think this is a beautiful summer salad. It helps cut the heat. It's got a ton of flavor. It's extremely quick utilizing that mandolin. If you don't have one, try it. I think it's a great way to add speed and, when used properly, safety in your kitchen. This is Chef Mark with Appliance Factory Fine Lines. Thanks for tuning in.
Online or locally, save at ApplianceFactory.com. Click the link to learn more.